If your videos feel flat, it's probably not your camera, your lighting, or even your confidence. It's how you're thinking about your visuals. And yes, B-roll, the thing everyone thinks they understand. I want to talk about a shift that honestly changed how I film and made the whole process feel way less annoying. Not just for YouTube, but for creative projects in general. Things like publishing, launches, or explaining work you've already put a lot of care into. Because if you've ever looked at your content and thought, this should be working better than it is, this might explain why. Hi, I'm Dawn, and this is Blossom Stitch Studio, where I share what I'm learning while making books, videos, and creative projects, so you don't have to figure everything out the hard way. I first noticed this while working on my children's books and a few other projects, the kind where visuals really matter. I spent hours thinking through the story, the design, the details, and then I'd sit down to film about it, and sometimes something just felt off. I had done the work, I knew the project was good, but the video didn't reflect that. And that's such a weird feeling, because you're like, I know this is solid, why does it look like this? For a long time, I thought B-roll was just extra footage, something you grab later to cover cuts or make things more interesting. To be fair, that's how I thought about it too. But when you treat visuals like decoration, they don't actually support what you're saying. That's when videos start to feel busy, but somehow still unclear. What finally clicked for me was realizing that visuals have a job. Every visual should be doing one of three things. It should clarify what you're saying, emphasize what actually matters, or help the viewer stay oriented and engaged. If a visual isn't doing one of those things, it's just noise, no matter how good it looks. And here's where I kept getting stuck. I was playing my words really carefully, but not my visuals, so visuals became an afterthought, which meant editing turned into me trying to fix clarity problems with random clips I grabbed just in case, and usually late at night when I thought I was basically done. And it starts to feel like you're the problem when you're really not. This is also why AI tools don't magically fix everything. AI can generate clips faster, which is great, unless you don't actually know what you need yet. If the thinking isn't clear, AI just gives you faster confusion. The problem was never the tool, it was the intention. So if you're watching this thinking, okay, that explains a lot, you're not wrong. The shift I suggest isn't filming more, it's pausing before you film and asking one simple question. What does this moment need visually? That one question changes everything. This is actually why I started pulling my own B-roll notes into a simple toolkit. Not as a rule book, but just a way to make decisions faster, instead of second-guessing everything, which takes 10 times longer. I'll share more about that as it evolves, but for now, I hope this helps you see your content a little differently. Because once the thinking is clear, the rest gets a lot easier, or at least a lot less frustrating. If this saved you some time or mental energy, I'm glad. Until next time.